I didn't have time to do the full intro. So much matching it. And looks like OMNOM is doing a 4-1 split in the beginning. No, a 3-1-1. And the Marines are splitting up in a 2-2-1 split with 2 anti-gravity. Then we should get a nice parasite off at pub. The aliens is to content by just sitting back and parasiting Marines. Let them get spread out of the map. They're not taking any direct engagements. But Biohazard and Homebody is just pressing on. Same time we have Evil TK just hanging back. Trying to sneak up from behind and maybe do a surround. And the aliens are getting a pretty nice round up there. A bit mistimed, and HBZ easily cleans it up. And now we're gonna get this Fractured Rock Harvester. And maybe the Core Channel as well. And they did the Shade Hive with the Triple Veil. And they really need those Gorge Channels to get any kind of res. Look, as you see, they dropped the Triple Veils, so they have no res left at all. It's sitting on 10 res. So they really can't afford to lose this one. This early pressure is basically shutting them down immediately. And the Marines are even claiming the Doxy and RT. These Phantom aliens are just grouping up and easily clearing them out. Is this gonna be a game changer? A big map like this, big map like this, is can easily run around fast without worrying about being heard. But as of so far, the aliens can't even afford to drop one resource tower. But they have assisted up to one RT. But so far, the only aggression we've seen has really come from the Marines. The aliens are just sitting back, trying to get their RTs up. And that's the danger with the Veil play. You might get into a very passive game with sitting waiting to ambush. But the Marines already identified the Veil Hive, Shade Hive, and went for an early obs. And with those mines behind this, your base is actually kinda safe. Well, Humba Gubba and Mortman clearing up Evil as he tries to take him from behind. But Blaine and Mars are ready for... but they're just forcing their way through. I need to get the Drifter out of there. But it looks like the OMNOM, Mars and Banewish actually can clean this out. But the thing here is that the aliens are really forcing out a lot of scans from the Marines, just so they don't walk into ambushes anywhere. But on the other hand, the aliens are still stuck on 2 RTs and can't do much about it. They really need to group up and just clear this. It's a pack. You have 2 or 3 skulls and taking on. Don't stress it. They're taking their time. But it's a nice cleanup. And Ludwig holds the 101. And yeah, as you see, scans are popping all over the place. They just can't walk in a room without scanning. But with 6 RTs they can afford doing this. But you can see that so far they haven't taken up at all, because they have just been capping so much. All the rest gone to RTs. But Blaine almost getting the kill on the Pada. Now the lurks are up, there is one, Mars is the lurk. You see, look, we're gonna need 2 lurks here. They are really so far behind, and they even take down the Oxygen RT and then claims it for their own. They have most of the RTs in the map. Now Mars trying to take this 1-on-1. Cleans his duck, he's fine, without taking any damage. really need to start getting on the HBZ res now. So, but as you can see so far, Marines has been above 3 RTs all game, and aliens are just stuck on 1. They can't afford this crack, but they're dropping it without having any information. And the Marines are just walking in, and they can't afford to lose another drifter. They are broke at this point. But they managed to save that RT. But still, a drifter is 8 res, and he's dropping another one. They really just need to have a guy regorge at this point. No, looks like Marth will be the solo lurk. But they won't even go PGs first, they actually drop the arm slab. But so the Ops is just there to as a counter as to the Shade Hive. So they won't walk into more ambushes. And as you see, they are using it all over the place. They are trying to set those ambushes up, but they're just sitting so far away. Not close enough to the entrances to actually do the ambush. Instead they're grouping up for these big team fights. But the aliens really need to choose where to defend. If where they want to expand, then just get the pack moving that side. Else they will be forced to go back and forth between Organ and Oxy, just over and over again. Evil has no idea who was coming up behind him. He gets an easy kill. And once again, 2 Marines are pulling the whole team's attention. As you see here, as soon as the guys in Organ are clear, the guys in Gravity is going to be pushing up to Organ. And they're just going to be keeps getting stuck up here. They have 1 Skulk res fighting. But they killed 6 RTs at the 7-minute mark. It's not bad. But it's just that the Marines are capping so many RTs. And so Humba is doing the same as the aliens. He's sneaking around, trying to catch them off guard when they're trying to sneak up on him. But the aliens have to remember, they can just, since they have Phantom, they can just run. Use the speed and silence together. It's going to be much harder for Marines than if they just sit and try to ambush in every room. And while the Marines are getting armor 1 weapons 1, the aliens are nowhere near plates. They really need to get this third RT up. If they hold this one alive, keep this one alive. There's still 5 minutes or so of fades. But it's not looking likely at this point. And there's another RT down, but at the same time, they're building another one up at the other side of the map. And now we come in for a 4v2. But they're pulling out into the corridor, just to buy themselves some more time and distance, forcing the Skull King to choke. And the aliens are smartly backing off. There's not engagement they were to take. Sky taking a nice 1-on-1 from Motman. And now the Marines are falling over the place. Pick off those long guys. Just take the easy ones first. Don't let them group up. You don't want to take the big fights against Marines. Unless you have to. You need to start focusing on taking the rest down like you're doing right now. They're doing right now. They are doing great. On the rest fighting part now. But their minds spread out. Anthem won't help you against that. Yeah, 9 RTs at the 10-minute mark almost. Good cleanup there. The Lurk's combo is a real strong one. One Marine can't do much. They're just dropping too much stuff at once in a too exposed position. this might work out anyway. On Blaine might do it. Mars coming in, getting stuck on the whip. Well done, not losing anything. And they could easily have just dropped it outside the room, then move it in, and not having it as exposed. But at the same time, you have Humba and Para pushing for organ donation again. But they're both parasited, so Alien's taking the time to group up. Doing a nice cleanup without losing any skulks. And the Aliens are slowly bringing this back. But gates are up now. Will we see a gate coming up in Baywood? But Bay has a 1-on-1 on Mars here. But Mars easily cleans that out. And Bainrich going for the ambush. But those shotguns making short work of the skulks. Watch it now, Mars. Shotguns are not to play with. This guy just wait for Ludwig to come a little bit closer. He's patient. Give me that. So close. Oh. And there goes. And a nice ambush there. And here's the gravity gate coming up. Evil is just hiding. He really needed to move on that. Now it's late. It's a shotgun LMG there. They're moving up in shotgun LMG teams. Really effective against lurks, among other things. But now they're losing the whole top side of RTs. At the same time as Pada and Humba is pushing into organ donation. We don't want to be taking that one alone, Mars. Ooh, he just gets away. One of those meat shots on the shotgun. They could have been trapped there. 40 res, they are actually at fade res now. But they might be waiting for 45 to go with an upgrade. But it's still weapons 1 on 1 marines. And they have biomass 3. Might be going for bile bomb. And the marines are grouping up, but they need to go in together, not 1-on-1. Nice grouping up. They cleaned it up. They so far didn't lose any RTs for 2 minutes. What did I say? Since the 7-8 minute mark. So they'll be holding. I have an accidental join. Not going to smack. So Mars and Evil TK was Ludwig. Well, he stands no chance now to phase her out as well. But Marines starting to split up, and they can't split up against the Fail Lure combo here. These will be cleaned out, but they try to recap. See, the remaining RTs. The aliens, look, 15 RTs killed by the 14-minute mark. That's a great average. You won't be killing 1 RT per minute, roughly, and they are above that right now. Yeah, and Mortman is clean up. The Marines need to do something different here. They can't just be staying around the gate, running off 1-on-1. They get picked off, but this guy taking a lot of damage there. You need to be careful not to underestimate the Marines, even when they're alone. But I presume he's gonna have Aura by now, so he's gonna be able to. Yeah, Marines get clear, as soon as they're alone, they are getting cleaned up all over the place. But now they actually start to group up, going for the rest again. There we see the hallucinations. They have approved AR now, but Sky gets stuck and goes down! Great pick by Humba. That's actually a nice break, killing that fade. Evil TK is now fading. They're really getting that little break now. And Marines are finally grouping up again, and they're back to 5 RTs. They have Marines capping behind this. And Aliens has a tunnel up to EC. But this... oh, Lurk goes down! Ludo picks down the Lurk. Great job. But the EC one gun must fade. Not gonna go well. They really need to decide what they want to do. They can't just keep this life from going in 1-on-1. It's not gonna end up well. See, Evil TK takes so much damage from their shotgun. Those LMGs can easily pick him off. Getting so low. See, almost blackboard. And they have Humba back at EC. They just keeping the pressure up, pulling the aliens to both sides. But the aliens still sitting on 4 RTs. And the onus is 2 minutes away, roughly. Yeah, 2 minutes away. So that is Bainwish. But now the Marines are getting a second gate up. And Oxy is gonna effectively cut the map in half. Cutting the aliens down to 3 RTs. But it looks like the alien content to going for second hive in the electrical core. And Luta is there to build it faster. And as I said, yeah, the new hallucinations. When you kill them, they give the same name as the actual player, so you get this normal message they have at the top right, but for hallucination as well. They have less health than the real thing, of course, but they have a basic AI, so they are moving in some kind of pattern. So it's a great asset, and I'd love to see them use it more. That's the only really way to could break a 3-man pack Marine. Just ball up for it and go in with those hallucinations, and you most likely won't take much damage. Even going in close, eating some shots, but still surviving with a lot of health. Now Humba is just defending gates alone. There's no one else by the gates right now. There are lots of Marines spawning. This was the chance they had to get to the gate, but they're not enough aliens around. They're all down here defending electrical core. But now when they get up to the second hive, might be able to get some stuff rolling here. And we are really close to onus, half a minute to onus. And they need this one. But the Marines is anticipating that and getting the armor block up already. And they're finally getting back to RT biting. It's been some time since one RT died. 3 minutes or so. These shotguns are running for long. They're trying to get a Skyless gate up, Cotton's to get some position on the electrical core. Maybe to even arc it out. Ludwig trying to force the fade to get bad engagement, and he almost gets him. So close, 10% health. But they're losing a lot of shotguns here. But that's not a problem for most of them, just have a KM to T PRS. And Evil need to stop taking these one-on-ones. He needs to be pairing up with the Lurk. Fade, he can't take long fights anymore. Looks like Marsh really lurked. But going for Umbra, so that's a good, nice choice. Onus with Umbra can take so much damage. But 2-2 Marines. Yeah, 3-2 Marines can do so much damage to an Onus. He don't want to engage that alone. If they can get that bone wall just separating those Marines from each other, you can easily pick them up 1-on-1 or 2 with Stoners. It's the perfect spot for a bone wall, almost. And they have Mars picking the opportunity to clear some mines off the gate. You have to be careful not to get caught out by a facing Marine. And now we see Skyless up. And that means that armor block is not enough. And there is a hallucination on us, but there's 4 Marines here now. We need to be really careful. But the Gorge goes down. Evil, don't go back! Don't! Oh, you don't want to go a 4-1. Not if unless you have to. But now the electric core hive is so exposed. But this is also an opportunity to pull the Marines away. It's going to need to be biting something behind this. But they're taking the whole right side is down. Nice job. And the armor block is not doing much on that side anymore since the owners can just use the tunnel. But he has such a long way. A real long way to retreat without any real cover. And he's coming into hallucinations again. But the weapons 2 shotgun clears the owner's hallucination really fast. But he's getting so low again. And he's hanging on by a thread. But now they cleared, need to get on that gate. Looks like it might already be recycled. Yep, it's recycled. They recycled this whole area. They knew it was lost when they just had the whole team dead. But they're fast to face back to Oxy, just in case the aliens come back there. But we have the advanced armor ready, and there seems to be saving up for the proton, because 40 res. And that's gonna be nice to deal with the owners. And we still have Humba and Biohazard with a decent amount of res. But here they go for this gate. The owners is, and the Gord is a bit behind, but should be fine. All the Marines are running around in their hive. Might be looking for upgrades. Are they gonna let this gate go? No. They are falling back, but they seem to be indecisive. 1 is staying in their base. 2 is not gonna clear these owners. Not a chance. But they still don't have the Gorge upgrade. They don't have Bile yet. It's not the biggest of deals, since they have the owners to clear the buildings. But no owners is alone. It's gonna go down. Yep. 2 Marines clearing out the owners and a Gorge. And Evil, he need to know how to get out there. Yep. Not getting stuck in the armory. And Homeboy is just holding the position to get the second gate back up again. Still, Skyt has been killing the RTs on the right side here, killing repairs over and over again. 22 RTs killed in 2.5 minutes. But Marines are still able to take up. Forcing them to rebuild this gate delays jetpacks a bit longer, and still no proto. If they can get enough of the RTs down, this is gonna be guaranteed 3 RTs. This guy lose life for? I missed it? No, I think it was a fail. Seems to be setting up for some kind of push. Is it gonna go for gravity or going base here? They still have so many Marines by gates. They have 2 Marines off gates, there's 3 Marines by gates. Bilebomb's about to finish, but not just yet. They're just a bit early. They're 20 seconds too early. Would have been amazed at Bilebomb here. It's a nice grind, and there's no Marines can't phase through this. No point. They can be instantly killed. And this gives them a free RT. But Marines have just recapped the whole right side. It's still gonna be on 5 RTs, even if gravity's down. And the Paris is hiding around, waiting to see a base rush coming. But Alien seems to be focusing on getting these gates down to deprive the Marines of any map control as their way back into this game. And it seems to be working to extent, since they've been rebuilding some NRTs now and gates. They're still stuck on weapons 2 armor 2 and not getting any further. But as the aliens tech is locked into the life forms, and they are losing them left and right here now. So they are kinda even. And the aliens are actually a bit behind. Even eating so many shots, needs to get out there. Double shotguns can instantly kill a fade if they get mute shots on it. Lucky I didn't get last shot. Skyt really saving him there. And then we have the Para putting pressure on the other side, so they're doing double pressure, great double pressure here. But the Evil TK is easily gonna clean that up. Humboldt is not doing any acute pressure, and they're getting the parasites on them. They still need to start getting those parasites up and get back on respiting. And the Marines are back to 3 gates. and seven RTs. But 2 of them is about to go down. But the Marines are pushing up for what could be the last push. We really want to do game-ending damage here. Maybe force an engagement to take down this Fade. But it's one well separating nicely. And Mars taking the opportunity to take Ludwig down. Doing a great job. But now the Gorge is all alone. Need to be careful not to get picked off necessarily. It's the only thing they have to really delay the Marines. But Ludwig goes down, and even TK is in such a pickle. TK is flying around that hive, trying to give me heal up. But there's 4 Marines in their hive now, 3 shotguns. He can't stay still for a second, the Marines is gonna be picking off instantly. But there is those hallucinations, doing the great distraction. The Marines are low on armor, but yeah, 4 Marines against 1 Fade. There's not much you can do about it. We cross down really quickly. And the only one that's... yeah, Evil and Sky could refade, both of them. But that would be without upgrades against weapons to armor to Marines. The jetpacks are halfway done. But the aliens finally cleans this up. This is what they needed from the very beginning, getting those 4 skulks in there to help that Fade. And so, finally they they lost all the life forms. They really need Evil and Sky to refade as soon as possible. They might be hoping for the double Onos. I think Jetpack is gonna be up any time now. And they should anticipate that. It's 27-minute mark. And it looks like the Marines are in a really dominating position. But remember still, aliens have 2 hives. Even if both hives actually are not that healthy. Electric core is at 56%. And looks like Marines could just be gearing up for a jetpack rush at this point. Mars has really learned for the 3rd time. They still have Umbra. Would like to see it used it more in fights. It would really help them out. Yeah, you don't want to Umbra the Marines unless you have a Skull to win on them. And they're scanning, still very wary about those hallucinations and ambushes. But here you've got the GL, shotgun rush, is 3 Marines. And Mars taking the opportunity to get on one of those gates. But Ludwig facing through with his jetpack shotgun, forcing you off, almost picking him down. But what he's gonna be forced to go to electrical to heal, or has Krag there in organization. But the Marines are just doing so much damage to this hive. Now both the Fades are back up, and they really need to start killing some jetpackers. You need to pick this GLer as soon as possible. But the hive goes down anyway, and still Mars is gonna have Umbra, even if they lost the biomass. But they don't have Bile Bomb, and that's a bit worse. I'm gonna get this gate. But since they have the backup gate in just the next room, even if it's at 30%, you need to get there now. All the Marines have respawned right now. Really be careful, they're low on energy. Can't really keep grinding this gate. They need to be getting out. Evil is so low. They want so much, but they can't sacrifice their life for it. The Marines really seems to be struggling to finish this, but in the aliens, at the same time the aliens are barely hanging on. And again, you can't go straight in on 3 Marines first as a Fade. See, he took half his health straight off. And they're getting that organization, Oxy, and mixing those 2 up all the time. Get back up one more time. It's like a 3rd time they've lost it. And the aliens might be going for a rush here. Yep, they're gonna set up for a rush. Maybe go for the gate. force a beacon just to buy some time. And the aliens, Marines can't even afford a beacon at this point. There are 2 Marines off building and the 3 cleaning up in pipe. They're looking for that arms lab. There's so many mines. They're losing a scout to one of those mines. But with 7 RTs, beacon rest gets back in 6 seconds. Can they save this arms lab? He will just want to do that last pipe. But they saves it to 10%. Now they really need to get on one of those gates, just to grind. There's no one in position to do it. And they lost that crucial skulk. If he survived and not get hit by those mines, they would have cleared that that arm slab so easily. But now the Marines are back to actually clear out the last stuff from pipeworks. But it's only 1 RT and 2 whips. Nothing of that much value. The aliens are trying to clear these RTs out. But look at the rest, it's back to 40 rest and they are instantly. Every 6 seconds. Well, they get, no, it's 5 now. 5 rest. He's trying to scout how low the arms level is, and it's not fully welded, it's only 54%. And they just keep on biting rest. The Fades are trying to defend their RTs. But it looks like they really need some support. And look, they have lost all their upgrades except 1 shell. But they seem to be saving for a second hive in case of second Jekbers rush on that hive. That's still not healed up. They really need to move that crag to reach the hive. Yep, it's not reading the hive. That's horrible. It's gonna be painful to rewatch this. Nice armor there, they're gonna get this gate, but they might be relocating it to pipeworks. But the power's still not up in pipe. And the beacon is forced by the Fades hitting their main base. Evil might get stuck and killed, no! Need to be careful. This guy's so low, but he gets out. And they're gonna lose both those guys. Oh, almost gets... What? Skate? No, I got trap a Mortimer that went through offload to trap him. Great trap there. But they almost cleared all the rest. And then you just realize the hive's only 50%, and they're call it and going for it. They're just trying to get all that damage into that hive. Already so low. The aliens just redrop the shells. It looks like the alien commander has been out of the hive most of the game. And that's why they're stacking up resting sometimes. But the mod is not updated yet. This is not the new, it's after this weekend. That the new implementation of the mod is gonna come out. Oh. Because Evil is the only Fade they have left. And the closest to Onus they have is Brainwish at 37. And on 2 RTs that's gonna take ages. They really need to be reclaiming those RTs. At the same time, the Marines really need to group up and do this last push. And the scan sees that there's an active tunnel somewhere. They just need to find the other entrance. If they're afraid of a base rush. And they don't have that much rest anymore. Aliens have been doing so well at rest biting now when they only have skulks left. Mostly skulks left. Skulk is back on that RT biting. We're doing a great job on that this game. Yeah, and they still have 1 Bale. It's not that good of that Silence Phantom 1. You still can be partly seen and you can be heard. It's just at a lower volume. but one whale is all they have left since they only have their crag hive. But they have 2 shells by now. Really need to get that third one up. But there's no one defending their RTs at the north side. Instead they're focusing on offense. And even just warding off some marines that's trying to push back to the core. But now the crag is actually moved, so the hive is back to full health. And that scan almost reaches, there you go. They spotted the tunnel. And now the aliens are just rushing for their hive instead. A biohazard here is to do some early damage into Mars. But Scout easily picks him off without taking any damage. Once again, this guy's gonna die to that man when it pops. Possibly. Oh, but it's forced another beacon. Every beacon is so worth it, buying them one more time. But the aliens are one hive. They could just go in there. They have enough res. You can let Ludwig buy, no, Biohazard buy the other guys some shotgun and that tunnel goes down quickly with 2 weapons free. So that's hiding base there is still on. It was a nice buffet to come and rest by the other side without getting root back by any marines. Scat getting another great ambush off. He's just getting ambush after ambush, and Mars coming in to finish off Mortman? No, maybe? And Mortman's getting a lot of meds and actually getting kill on Mars, the 1-on-1. They can't afford to be losing life runs right now. But Mars still has rest to re-lurk at very soon, but here's the crucial point. This time we won't have Umbra anymore, since they only have biomass free. They have the lurk upgrade, but that doesn't matter since they don't have biomass 4. They need that second hive to get in a higher biomass. And they're actually sitting on a high res. There you go, Evil doing another 1-on-1, but it looks like the Marines have finally decided that we had enough. They're coming in here with double GLs and 2 shotguns to finish this one and only hive. But at this point the aliens have rest for a second hive, they can just drop that one. Maybe even go out, but Evil, what is he picked off? Lurk and Fade I think is picked off by in the hive. They kill one of the gates, but that's not gonna matter if they lose the hive. Someone needs to jump into the hive. Ah, they're calling GG. And there you go. It's not over until you see the official win score.